Actually, that provides just a little bit better signal there. It's less noise. The noise being a little crackly, a little white noise is gone now. It's a lot better signal over.
Okay, roger that. Well, I was stationary for the swap, so that is an improvement. I'm at low 3 power, which I'm not sure if it's 35 watts or 70 watts, because I did the reset on the radio. I need to plug the watt meter in, but I'm at 5th and broad, so it probably isn't making too much of a difference. Are you on the big boy Spectra?
Yes, this is the Spectra, not the Astro Spectra.
Yeah, it sounded really, really good. Your Lima Charlie, nice crisp audio, 30 dB over S9, full quiet.
Oh yeah, you're what, a mile away?
I'm sure you're pushing over 100.
Yeah, that meter's behind me. It's not set that way. It's set to standing wave ratio, so I'll have to turn around and walk over there and flip the switch.
Yeah, roger that. Well, no big rush. If it's, as long as it's giving the radio a decent, antenna match to work with, we should be good
Right
to go.
back there.
His radios are designed to be a little bit more tolerant of a mismatch than amateur radios. I think most radios are designed to handle a 2 to 1 all day long, and when they're supposed to work for like a 100 to 1 or an open circuit or something like that, but they are designed to be able to at least transmit into an open for a few seconds before things start to break.
Oh, it's not going to let me do it. Well, I don't know if I told you yet, but it loads better on the quarter wave ground plane than it does on the quarter wave mag mount in the cake pan on the other side of the room there. It's doing a really good job.
It's definitely, I can tell you're on a nice radio. The audio is superb. How's my audio coming in on your end?
There we go. Yeah, you're starting to fade out just a little bit. Just a little. You going back towards the home QTH?
Yeah, that's affirmative. I'm going back towards home QTH, so I might do that. Okay. I also have terrain masking and ER60 bus masking, but if you want QSY, hang on 1 second here.
I think we're good where we are. It's not quite that bad. You're still very well, easily copyable.
Yeah, you've been at 30 dB over S9 this whole time. Pretty spectacular considering the I'm sure I'm going to pick it up a lot instruction, but I just bumped the power all the way up. So it's either doing 85 watts or 100 watts. What I was just saying was how
Okay, well, whatever situation you're in now, that was almost non-existent at 100 watts. Yeah, why don't you go over to the why don't you go over to the 147, 135?
Another mystery machine, QS1 147 135 mystery machine. KF4ZTO QS1.
Okay, K4ARX. So we're still calling it the mystery machine, huh? Alright, let me put this back so I can rehang my microphones.
KF4ARX, KF4ZTO.
Yes, I'm here. KF4ZTO, K4ARX. That wasn't bad. It was very sharp and clear up front.
Yeah, I mean, you were, I mean, blowing the bar doors off the whole time. Even when you said I had dropped out, your signal was still full scale.
Oh, yeah.
dB over, so.
Oh, yeah.
That Spectra is
It does a fine job.
I don't even know what the damn 11 meters anymore, but you know, some mud duck or whatever.
Oh, there's no mud duck about that. That's wall-to-wall treetop tall. That's what they used to say.
I like that wall-to-wall treetop tall. I like that.
From where I come, yeah.
The dog and kicking the cat.
That's right. Loud and proud and all that stuff. Lima Charlie, like you usually like to say.
Yeah, that is the turd way to say it.
Did he say turd?
It would be loud and clear, or loud and readable, or good and readable. There's a couple other ones, like distorted and unreadable. Weak and unreadable. But yeah, none of those things. Neither of those, none of those with that radio.
Is this stereo?
A little bit of a difference. I know because we're running through the repeater. Let me empty them. Probably doing a little bit to the audio signal, but I'd love to see what the transmitted signal looks like for those radios on a like a Spectrum analyzer or a waterfall or something like that. See how much deviation they're pushing. Because it kind of reminds me of the 202. It's not overdriven, but it's loud. But it is clear, but it is very loud, which I like. It's kind of what I go for. Not to the point where it's distorted or anything, but you can definitely tell it's doing that 5 kc deviation.
That's good. That's good news. It's going to be a good setup. It's ready to go, except for the the display issue, which I'm sure is non. But I think you've got that squared away. Hey, I did document a couple of rounds of those buses I was talking about yesterday. It does look like that the VCU is leasing out some extra buses because they have OLOT placards on the windshield.
Yeah, that would make sense. They might just have an availability issue, so they might have approached somebody to say, hey, we need to, like you said, lease out X number of buses, drivers, whatever it may be. Are there any antennas on them?
Not that I could tell. They may be disconnected. They might be connected via cell phone and whatnot. I have noticed one that's been around for many months, and it's come through here several times. It looks like they added the second bus on that particular route. I think I've also noticed they closed the A lot down there because they have no trespassing signs around it, although it's not fenced or roped off or anything. I presume they're back in session again, and I haven't been there today, so just as much as it's been over the weekend, the parking lot's probably still empty. So I think they're going ahead with building all these multi-story affordable housing down through here. Probably an extra 4 or 5 towers.
They're going crazy with the building stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this part of town as well, where they're building these apartment complexes and condos and everything in between. Development around the new baseball stadium in the area. The old stadium is still there, so they're started building the new one. There's a whole bunch of other construction around there, but they haven't started the demo process for the old one yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been reading and hearing about that. They're also supposed to put a traffic circle down here at the bottom of this ramp, just down the street. So, oh yeah, and this is supposed to be a two-way street eventually, so there's going to be a lot of changes around here. They're also working on the overhead bridge, the MLK Jr., or the Lee Street Viaduct. That's going under service, too. Busy.
Yeah, roger that. I feel like that bridge is probably at the point where it does need some service. It's not in that bad of shape, but, I want to stay ahead of that. All right, well, I am, let's see how much. There's nobody in the way. I'm going to pull into the drive-thru here at the pharmacia. So let me put the mic down real quick, and I'll be right back in a couple moments. KF4ZTO.
All right, very good test. I'm going to see if I can get away here and fill up this cup of coffee without interruption. I'll be back in a little bit. K4ARX.
Is that good?
Whoops. Moved that loose battery. Stay here. I'll be right back. Oops. Oh, it's a little tight. bumping the camera. Alright. Let's get a little more audio here while we wait. I'm using a lower power radio. Ah, get it again. About 3 minutes. Check it out. That's 2147. Just a touch, please. Just swing left, just a touch, please. Take cable down. Swing left, just a touch, sir.
Top 10. Seizures. 1300. McDonough St. Rich. Apartment 10. Top 10. Seizures. 1300. McDonough St. Rich. Apartment 10. All streets are West 13th Street and West 14th Street. On tap channel 2. Time out. 12:34.
DTO mobile back on the frequency. Was that for Delta 2140? Delta 2147.
miss anything while I was gone? Besides the repeater ID? See if I can get around here and not bump the camera again with my office chair. Let's see. K4ARX portable.
K4ARX portable KF4ZTO. Oh.
Here you are. I hope I didn't miss you for too long. It took a little while to echo.
You're good. I'm almost back to the.
Okay, sorry about the echo. I turned on others there as I walked out and forgot they were on already. But anyways, a little bit of extra entertainment whilst I was gone, just in case.
That. Okay, cool. Well, shoot, I kind of lost my train of thought. Yeah, I will be at my home QTH in just a few moments here.
Yeah, I sent you a couple emails this morning in reference to some frequencies I found out and figured out what to do. I think I have found out a couple stations on 151.5125, actually, which would be closest to what I've been hearing on 151.505. So I think that's probably it. Probably won't hear any more until they start traveling again. Oh no. That's that noise. That battery's dead. Hang on. Oh. Gotta change radios. Alright, the battery on that HT died. I guess I used it too much yesterday. K4ARX.
Yeah, I figured that's what happened. Yeah, I saw that 151.515. That's one of the itineraries.
Engine 20, outside gas leak. East 36th Street and Decatur Street.
A couple companies, train companies, who I think use that frequency, along with Red Dot and a few other ones.
There we go. Right, I kind of figured that much, and that's probably what it was. And there is a crane next door now at the steam plant. You've probably seen that too.
Yeah, there's also guys on 46. I forget what the designator for the frequency is, but it's 467.875, and they're running 71.9 TL tone. But at least earlier today, maybe around 9 o'clock or so, they were extremely talkative. Yeah, I'm not sure where they are, but they're very, very strong. I'm up on the 7th floor, but very, very strong, very talkative.
Yeah, and those guys working on the bridge over here, they're on Red Dot. And that military school I was talking about the other day is starting to get kind of busy as well. I think they're at 159 megahertz.
Oh, have you heard them on any of the talk around channels?
Actually, I think they're using a repeater pair.
Oh, okay. You mean with the 152.900?
I think it's higher than that. I'll have to go back and look, but it could be.
Yeah, roger that. I know the city's got a lot of talk around channels, but anyway, I'm at my home QTH, so I'm going to grab out my gear and go inside and do the second half of the day. I may or may not be on the radio for the afternoon drive.
Yeah, because you'll be at home. It's either the academy over there on Lee Street, or it's something with a military type school name. I forget. And they even sound that way too. So it's probably the academy over there.
Okay, right to that. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wonder I can dig into it a little bit if they're licensed, of course. But yeah, I will talk to you in a bit. Have a good one. KF4ZTO out.
Okay, we'll catch you later. That was a good test. 7-3, KF4ZTO, K4ARX.